Why is this thing always such a problem back here? What do they do with the bottom monitor? I don't really want to know. Virgin Voyages, brilliant lady. All right, man, I give up. All right, so tuner 2, it won't, oh it does, all right. So let's try tuner 2, destination 8, that's 9, destination 8, and then we'll do tuner 2 is 7. No signal, that's better. All right. Oh, so we don't have a channel 11 in the programming. That's what the problem is. Why don't we have channel 11 in here? I mean, I know what some sarcastic people will say, but... I wonder if there's anything going on that we need to know about while I'm trying to... Yeah, it skips from 7 to 13. Yeah. Very upsetting. I'm very upset by this whole situation. Yes, yes, and yes. Carla, that is for you. Yes. You're welcome. Yeah, there's... nothing. No channel 11 in the CBS helicopter. Dog shot during fireworks investigation? That's horrible. I hope we're not doing that story. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it seems to be a little bit of a tough Monday. Everybody's got to get out there and get to work. And if you're getting out the door right now, you're going to notice it's still dark out here. The sun's not out. And the ride, It's already started. Let's take a look at that 101, those headlights northbound, making your way into the Hollywood area from Silver Lake, Echo Park. You know the drill. And it is moving along pretty well. You're going to top out at freeway speeds. If you're headed southbound, unusual light. That's going to be Vermont right there in your shot. This is usually where you're hitting those brakes pretty hard as you're making your way down to the 110 this morning. Take a look at that. You're moving pretty good, almost all the way to that intersection. So that 101, I'm going to say it's okay this Monday morning. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. See, we're calling it a bomb. Somebody else called it fireworks. Oh, yeah. Officers discharge their weapon. It's an OIS. Somebody's going to get a stern talking to. Like homeless people got nothing better to do with their time. Oh, come on. Probably heartbroken. Possible human remains found at a park. Boy, that was an Easter egg. Pardon me? Those things are like super cheap. They're probably still making them. They probably have a whole little factory somewhere. Sure. I wouldn't give these guys the time of day. Was that guy just talking smack about Trump? Was that what that was? Wow. What a dick. Who was that? was going to say, you're going to get lucky eventually. How much crap have they put up in the air? It kind of put me in a weird spot because, you know, I wanted to, you know, I always want to support a friend, you know what I mean? Furta Bruins. Furta. Dream Chasers. I thought it was Dream Weavers. just going to say, how did Tori Spelling get in the news? Car crash. Were we late getting back? I think we were. Yeah, we were late getting back because we had to get fuel. We played it out while we were there, and then we finished the bag, and then we went to March, and they were a little slow, and then yeah, they were. We were the only ones there on the ramp, and they were. I mean, they showed up pretty quick. We went inside, then they showed up, and then it just took a minute. The restaurant was closed, so it wasn't that. And then yeah, we double checked, and they were like, no, they're in Corona. They're almost there. I think they had it out pretty quick. Even when we were there, I mean, we were doing the news thing. You know, the oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, because anything could really happen. But it, it went from you couldn't even see the mountain to you could see the mountain pretty good. The hill or whatever that is right there, because it was covered with smoke, and then all of a sudden it's like you could start making out landmarks and stuff. So the fire was out. I don't know what happened with the Acton one though. That one actually looked, the tactics. I was getting ready to really start watching them how they were fighting the fire, because they were working with Colson, and they weren't being shitty to each other on the radio, which I found, like, I was like, hey, they're finally starting to get along. And yeah, they had their portable dip sites put up, and it was interesting. The tactics were cool. And we didn't. I don't even think we got any fire pictures there. We got them setting up the the little baby pools or whatever, and we got a couple of pickups, and then them making their way over there. We got smoke, but then they were like, no, go to Moreno Valley, Moreno Valley, Moreno Valley, and I'm just like, that's not a hop, skip, and a jump away. I'm just. are they in? That's, yeah. Carla, is this one sponsored? Yeah, it's up. My mic's up. Carla's not talking to me. If they toss to me, this one's gonna be, I'm gonna make this, well, wait a minute. Is this the one with the time that's all messed up? What time is it? Yeah, I don't know. It's so tight. Is this the one where is this sponsored or not? Anybody know? Carla, is this sponsored? Are we in this one at all? Hey, is this one sponsored? Okay, thank goodness. I almost made it sponsored. 10 Freeway, Baldwin Park. 10 Freeway, Baldwin Park. Carla sounds really down. You okay, Carla? Put a little oomph in it. I hope it's, I know I'm kind of laughing. I hope everything's okay. Okay. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Baldwin Park, San Francisco Avenue. That is fun to say, and that's going to be the 10 Freeway. Well, if we're here at San Francisco, you know where we're looking at. Yeah, the original In-N-Out right there. Still there. Will always be there. And what a California jewel. What is this the reason why everybody's slowing down to take a look at it? Well, I hope not, and I don't think it is. But that westbound ride on that 10 coming away from Kellogg Hill over to the 605, very slow and go this morning, all the way, no crashes, thank goodness for that, but just give yourself extra time for that westbound ride. If you're eastbound, you know it's wide open and moving well. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Copy. Thank you, Carla. I have a feeling it's going to be, what is this one? Yeah, but is it Montebello or Monterey Park? I'm going to call it Montebello. Montebello 60. Montebello 60. 60 Freeway, Montebello. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Well, don't go right now because we already told her. Okay, cool. I just felt the... We're going to do this traffic hit and then we're on our way. We'll be there expediently, expeditiously, right away. Hey, good morning, Maria. Skybox Traffic, that's me. Brought to us by My Home Sold. Going to take a look at that 60 drive. Headlights, that's going to be coming away from the 605 on that 60 westbound. It is moving along pretty well. A little bit of slowing as you're making your way through that Monterey Park area, but it does kind of open up as you make your way farther west. If it's eastbound as you ride, well, looking good here, but we're actually on our way to take a look at something. Heard there's a problem over by 60 and Diamond Bar. We'll take a look at that in a little bit, but in the meantime, let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Man, phone, why you gotta be a problem? Ugh. .com. Must be a terrible crash. Well, at least it's a crash, Stu. Wow, it's way over there. We're not going to make it. Might as well just give up. More. More. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Are we sure it's on the 60 and not the, no, I don't know. I'm watching the off-air. It looked like it might have been on the 210, but let's just stay on the 60. Everybody said, they said 60, right? Yeah. Yeah, Diamond, yeah. Yeah, it's probably this one. Look at Mark Lou doing his breaking news. Uh-oh, we're coming up again. It's okay, just keep flying it. Hey Carla, it's gonna be Diamond Bar 60 Freeway. Diamond Bar 60 Freeway. Oh, so it's okay. Eh. Good morning, Maria. Well, you know what? 60 seconds. If it's official, it's going to be fantastic. Skyvox, we promised you. We promised you. We said, hey, we're going to get out here. We're going to look for this crash on the 60 freeway near Diamond Bar, in Diamond Bar. That is the 60 freeway in Diamond Bar, near the Diamond Bar off-ramp. We don't see anything out here right now. The traffic definitely seems to be moving. Headlights are going to be westbound, coming away from the 71 and, you know, transitioning into that 57 right there. We don't see any crashes. We don't see any slowing, but be careful out there anyway. Eastbound, a much better ride than the westbound, and we saw it. It gets a little slow and go once you pass that 605. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. Oh, I see it now. The backup. I got worried because I heard the music and I'm like, maybe it's a bit in the trees. In the trees. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe there was a crash and it gone. It gone. What, you found it? Phillips Ranch. Accidente! We found it. Oh, look, they're hugging. All right. Of course she was. What are they going to say? I actually think the look at the wheels on the red one. I was kind of looking too, and then these are all parts they're pulling off the red one. So I think it probably a little worse than, but this guy probably could move. I mean, it's just the trailer. Sure, not a problem. We got nothing else to go on. We can do this twice, maybe 3 times. There you go. See? No kidding. Gesundheit. Okay. Really? Did you sneeze again? Hi, Carla. This is going to be the 60 freeway in Pomona. Phillips Ranch Road. Phillips Ranch Road. Hey, good morning, Maria. This traffic brought to us by Morgan. And Morgan, yeah, we found that crash for sure. This is going to be on the westbound 60, and we're going to make some corrections. Westbound 60, it's going to be at Phillips Ranch Road, and we're in Pomona. Got that big rig still out there in the middle lanes, and of course, there's the other one that was involved in that crash. What's it doing to the drive? It's wrecking it, that's for sure. You're hitting the brakes solid on that westbound all the way from Ontario. Look at that line of headlights way out there. You would actually even think about alternates depending upon where you need to be. Possibly you might want to take the 10, but on that 60, give yourself plenty of extra time on those westbound lanes. Big rig tow, not here yet. Hopefully it's going to be Pepe's. It'll happen quick if it's them. But right now, though, you're squeezing down to 2 lanes on that westbound 60. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Easily kill. Waiting on. Yeah. I have their off air, but I don't. Huh? Probably like a couple of seconds. Pretty much for their traffic hits. If I see it, it's already too late. There we go. All right. I don't know. Pilot's choice. A giant child that eats me out of house and home. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Pardon me, why? I got you all week? Oh. Look, man, I haven't heard anything from the from the grapevine, but you know, it doesn't take much to deducing. Are you moving yourself out? All right. Yeah. He actually, like their first, well, the only time I've flown with him, he was saying how, you know, if they don't give him the hours, he's not going to stay. And I was like, huh. Well, don't forget to write. You, yeah, you got me on Facebook. We got social media. Let me know where you wind up. Probably reach. Hey, Carla, 57. 57 Fullerton, and I'll make it short. No toss to break, right? Just back to. Okay, got it. I'll make you proud. How about that? We almost didn't make any mistakes all morning. Fullerton. Hey, Maria, good morning. Yes, this one is looking actually fantastic. 57 freeway is what we're looking at through Fullerton. It's basically the ride coming away from the 60 as you drop south over towards the 91. This morning, we usually see a lot of slowing. Today, not so much, a little bit by the time you get to the 91. But overall, that 57 between the 60 and the 91, an excellent drive. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Oh. Yeah. Which is, to me, I'm just like, must be nice. I don't know. I don't know how he's pulling that off. Psych! Carla, whatever it is, I hope it gets better, and we'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow will be better, I promise. You're welcome. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, there we go. You know what works better? It works better when you got the mic on, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got to you got to push those buttons. So, hey, 91 freeway is what we're looking at out here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, everybody. Let's talk some freeways before we got to hand it back. There you go. That's the 91. The westbound seems to be the slower ride right there, making your way through Cerritos, coming away from that 605. Look at that. It backs up, so give yourself a little extra time. If eastbound's your ride, though, from the Lakewood, Bellflower area out towards the east, it is a good drive that only gets better as you pass that 605. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. Yeah, why are you okay down there? Oh no, IFB's been solid. I was the one. I had the mic muted. We're up here talking smack. Maybe we should go out to the valley and help Gigi out. You want to head out to the valley and help Gigi out? Skyvox, Simon Desk. Maybe we can wander over to Gigi's story and get her some answers. Do we know? I mean, I know it's on Tuxford because they keep saying on Tuxford, but where on Tuxford? Is it right off the 5? All right, let's go. On our way. 80 Telfair and Tuxford. We're on our way. I wouldn't trust those guys at all. Period. I don't know. It's still UCLA. Are we sure about that? Skybox to TOC. We're going to be wandering around out in the valley. Can we put it into saddle? Pretty please. Saddle, next stop. Sweet. Hey, who's this? We got a new person in the morning? I think I know your brother, Bill. And my other brother, Daryl. What? We're probably going to pick up the 5 somewhere Sun Valley-ish. That's Sun Valley, isn't it? That's Sun Valley. Burbank, Sun Valley, I'll make it work. Bill, is this one my home sold? Okay, cool. Thank you. You can just keep it moving, Jeff. I'll make it work. Not that you were gonna stop. Perspective, perspective, perspective. Yes, definitely. Hey, Maria, good morning. We got traffic, and Skybox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Take a look at that 5 drive. You know what? This is a Monday gift for sure. North or southbound from that 5 drive through the Burbank area. This is technically Sun Valley, but I can tell you right that it is a good ride from the 170 all the way out to the 134, vice versa. If you're headed north or southbound on that 5 this morning, that ride looking fantastic, no problems at all, and freeway speeds. What more could you ask for on a Monday? But we're going to give you some hot spots right now. All right, let's go investigate. Skyfox investigation on the way. Bomb squad still here. Crap load of markers. Oh, that's the dead dog. Let's see if we can find that IED or whatever the heck it is. Man, they surprised it. Huh? Surprised there's any dog left with all those rounds. So Gigi was asking about the, so supposedly there's a cone and like in the roadway with the a bag by it. That's kind of what we're looking for. Wow, they got a lot of crime scene. You know, I don't see IED. I don't think she needs that shot. I mean, they can probably see that, right? I mean, they see the bomb squad still here. Yeah, poor buddy. I hope they don't put the puppies down. They probably will. Yeah, that's true too. All right, let me text her and let's go do traffic stuff. Okay, thank you. Sure. Do you want us to stick around for Gigi? Yeah. I'll keep looking. It looks like it's should be like painfully obvious. I'm just texting right now. Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, because she sent me a picture from the ground of a cone, like a very distressed cone, and a bag, like a black bag by it. But I don't see that anywhere. And if they could have seen that, then they would have been able to see this. You know what I mean? So I don't know where that could possibly be. And she keeps talking about a white car. Oh, there's a white car. Maybe that's it. Wow, this is like way down the street. Oh yeah, there's more crime tape. Is that it? That's it. I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna let it go because, but this makes no sense. Maybe we stay here for their little presser because there's the car. picture of the car. Come on, phone. Why do you gotta be a jerk? Okay. Move farther away. For what? All right. Nope, okay. I don't know why my phone is acting up, but it is. Sorry, Gigi. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do the 170 and we'll come back. Yeah, Sun Valley 170. Just say North Hollywood. Make it look like we went somewhere. North Hollywood 170. Another plane landed on the highway. Pennsylvania. Little T-tail something or another. Ah. We're close. We're rushing back over there. I wish we would. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to be able to get because the stuff we need to see is over here. We're rushing. We're rushing. We're rushing. That's the robot. Copy. Going live. That's the device. That's the reason why I'm showing that. No, it's all good. Sponsored hit. Copy all. I guess back to the 170. If you're feeling it. Yeah, let's do the 170 because it's coming. It's gonna come up quick. I'll make it work. No, I don't think we're done here. 170 North Hollywood. Hey, good morning, everybody. This traffic is brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Taking a look at that 170 drive. This is going to be in the North Hollywood area. Those headlights you're seeing right there, that's going to be southbound, making your way down from the 5 over to the 101, 134 split. That portion right there, yeah, a little slow and go, but for the most part, it is a fantastic ride on that 170. Northbound, no problems at all. Southbound, a little slowing right before you hit that interchange. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Why do I always second guess myself? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, oh man, did you just say, is it really? And I'm like looking at the clock and I'm like, was this clock fast? I'm like, dude, just relax. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you. I mean, I know I'm not in our helicopter, but I got the scope up because of that, and everything on my end. I'm not peeking, but this is really high. I run. This is where I usually run. Right there is where I run them all the time. Just a little bit over, like just touching the bottom. But I mean, I don't know what we're transmitting. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's the same. It's not, like I said, it's not our usual helicopter. But the scope should be right. Oh, it's definitely hazy. Yeah, it's hazy and gray for sure. I'll keep an eye on it. Thanks for letting me know. 2 minutes, copy all. I'm gonna look towards downtown, yeah. Clouds. Copy. It's a polite way of saying, hey, why don't you look at your shots, too? Stop staring at your phone. Copy. Deadly. I'm gonna run the pedestal a little high. Copy, thank you. Copy. Wet weather. What do you mean bringing? Clouds are here. Let me check the game. Maybe the gamma was set up different for me. Hey, here comes the rooster. Where's my Rolls Royce? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong off-ramp. Just leave it on the tow truck. It's all right. Spun it around. Oh, without a doubt. I wonder if it was, maybe I'm looking in the wrong backyard. Aww. Yeah. really think we have a housing problem in California? It's, you know, I don't. 10 freeway mid-city. 10 freeway mid-city. I have yet to see somebody like, no vacancies. You know what I mean? Why do they make this stuff up? Maybe. It's like, oh my gosh, we don't have anything available. Out to the west, because the west is the best. Yeah. Happy Thursday. Wish it was Thursday. Do I? Maybe. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Yep. I saw some nonsense about no motor swaps anymore, but I don't know if it's federal or state. Can't be federal. That's right, Maria. And you know what? Here I am kind of laughing, and I'm thinking, let's do a very serious traffic report because the 10 looks so serious today, doesn't it? They got a lot of slowing, but it is a little bit of good news involved as well. You're actually hitting the brakes right around Crenshaw, not as you cross the 110 freeway. This is all on the westbound lanes, making your way through the mid-cities area. This is usual slowing out here. No crashes, thank goodness for that, but it is definitely slow and go from Crenshaw all the way out to the 405. Plan your drive accordingly. If you're doing it the other way around, getting from the west side into downtown, take a look at that. Wide open, moving well. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning, you two. Copy, thank you. Yes. Don't know what freeway yet, but it'll be in the valley. I'll holler it out as soon as I know. Probably the 101. My home sold. I can do that. My home sold. Not sold. Not like I love gold. Well, there you go. Really? Not. There you go. Ay, kapumba. Skybox. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Copy all. If anybody cares, 101. I don't think we're going to show the Pope calls on Trump. Pretty much. I would honestly say, Bobby, pretty much. We're number one, at least with that. Let's take a look at some traffic out here. This Skybox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Taking a look at that 101 drive. Unusual traffic pattern this morning for sure. Those headlights, those are going to be the southbound. Heading out of the Tarzana area over to the 405. The reason why I say it's unusual is you got all this slowing, but by the time you make that turn right there, take a look at that. It does open up, and it actually is a good ride over to the 405. Kind of the opposite deal right there. We've got some people on one of those overpass. Maybe everybody's taking a look at what they're saying, but for the most part, that 101 a little slow and go this morning, but it actually opens up before the 405. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Sorry, I went wrong. What happened? The audio was not good? Ah, that's right. Yeah. Don't know what happened. Yeah, but we're going to go land. I will keep an eye on it. That's the first time we had a problem this morning. I done did forgot. Dominguez. This place right here, really great lemonade. Oh, everybody's outside, except for Stu. Stu parked in the wrong spot. Everybody's mad. We got no groupies anymore. I think their son graduated. Yep. That's the company car. We are on the ground, gonna knock it down.